Taking life in prison to avoid the death penalty. That is the plea deal for the admitted assassin responsible for one of the worst acts of political violence in Minnesota history. The guilty plea in federal court today is an important step toward accountability in the deadly lawmaker attacks. Even with 2 life sentences from the feds, the state still wants to press charges. Uba Ali is here to explain why. Uba?
Frank, it's really about accountability. That's what it comes down to, because these crimes were done in Hennepin County. County Attorney Mary Moriarty says Vance Boelter will answer to state charges, and if convicted, Boelter would face a mandatory life in prison sentence. The signs still stand.
It was a very disorienting experience to go through.
Nearly a year after late Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark were gunned down in their home. Neighbors still remember and reflect.
They were just great neighbors. Didn't even think of her necessarily as a state official, just as a really nice person.
For many here, Thursday marked something they've waited for, a confession.
When I heard that he pled guilty, I was very happy to hear that. I don't see how there could have been any other plea.
Vance Boelter pleaded guilty to murdering former House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark and shooting Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, saying he planned the murders months in advance.
I'm very relieved that the family does not have to go through any further trauma.
As part of the plea deal, Boelter avoids the death penalty.
What motivated his guilty plea here is that he was guilty.
Federal prosecutors say he will never be free. One case is done, but the prosecution is far from over.
Mr. Boelter will sit in a Hennepin County courtroom and be held accountable.
Boelter faces several charges in state court, including first-degree premeditated murder and attempted first-degree murder.
It's unlikely Mr. Boelter would go to trial in state court.
Rachel Moran is a law professor at the University of St. Thomas and is not affiliated with this case. She believes the state case could move much faster and look similar.
The more likely scenario if the state does move forward would probably be trying to negotiate a guilty plea like we just saw in federal court.
She believes a state conviction also creates an added layer of protection against a federal pardon, though there's no indication that would happen. Now, sentencing in the federal case is expected later this summer. Hennepin County Attorney's Office say they are already in contact with federal prosecutors to get Boelter transferred to state custody. Frank?
All right, Uba, thanks. State Senator John Hoffman and his family reacted to the guilty plea, saying in part, there's no justice for Mark and Melissa Hortman, and there is not justice when our family and our state will never truly heal. They called on everyone to treat each other with respect. That message was echoed today on Capitol Hill.
Melissa stood up for others. She spoke truth to power, and she insisted that we treat each other with dignity and respect.
She was a generational leader. She led with integrity and courage. She consistently reached across the aisle to make life better for Minnesotans.
Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith honored the Hortmans on the U.S. Senate floor.